Hey guys! Okay, yeah, my room is still pretty clean. I'm impressed with myself at the very least, and I think I'm doing well so far. Today we're going to talk about something a little bit scary, the future. Because here's the thing, I am a high school senior, so I have to be looking toward these types of things. And I've definitely been, it's been going through my brain over and over again. One of my major concerns is that I am in no way ready to be an adult at all. I've probably made that quite clear in a number of these videos, but I think Rhett and Link said it best in their song, their graduation song. Let me just, how did it go? Let's see, it's, I got other music stuck in my head. For the past 18 years, your life's been pretty cool. Let's take a moment and reflect on all you've had to do. Don't sue me, Rhett and Link. I mean, not that anyone sees this anyways, so I'm not making any money. You rolled out of bed and strolled to the living room and watch Cartoon Network while your mom makes waffles for you. That's not waffles, that's pancakes. Your laundry is magically clean, and your dad's back pocket was an ATM machine. Your life's biggest worry was what to wear to the prom. That wasn't really a concern. I kind of stole my tux that I have from the school 2 years ago. Maybe we'll go into that later though. And your only regret was that incident with the stink bomb. No stink bomb incidents. Insert fart joke here. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's a good rundown. I mean, clearly it's not perfect because it's just a song, but I mean, I'm not ready to do things like this, you know? I'm just not that good. I'm not smart enough yet. I don't know how to do anything. I've just gone to school and like come home, and now I've started making YouTube videos when I come home. That's the only difference. And Zippy is being so noisy. So clearly I'm concerned. I assume that most of that stuff will be cleared up once I get out there. I just need to experience. It's that type of thing, you know? That's not one of... It was a main concern, but not like the main concern. The main concern for me at this point is career. I don't want to be stuck doing something I don't love. The problem is every time we've done that in school, every time we've done something where it's like, okay, time to learn about your new career. What do you want to be? Take this test and it'll teach you exactly what to do so that you can have the career that you want. Every time we've done something like that, it's just like not clicked for me at all. I remember in 6th grade, this was the first time I'd done any real writing for like homework. Like I'd written like paragraphs and stuff, but this was the first time. We had to write like argumentative essays, 5-paragraph essays. And I kept getting like 100% scores on these things. So I was like, well crap, I must be a good author. And so when I was asked in 6th grade what I wanted to be when I grew up, I said author. Because clearly I had evidence. I could write a 5-paragraph essay, thus I could write stories for author things. Plus I was good at reading, so you know, all these things. Zippy, calm down. So then 7th grade came, and we actually had like school counselors and stuff. And so we had a counselor meeting with my mom and me and, well, the counselor, because it's a counselor meeting. And he asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And that had not changed since 6th grade. The only thing I knew how to do well was to write argumentative essays. But I had started writing like other things, like stories and stuff, but they weren't good. I thought they were, but they weren't. So I told him, I said, I would like to be an author when I grow up. I love you, Mom. I really do. But she said, Sean, you don't want to go to college for that. There's just a lot of boring English classes that you won't like. Wouldn't you much rather be like an engineer or something? And so I was like, oh, okay, aerospace engineer. That was basically that meeting. And so I spent from 7th grade till like high school thinking in my brain, aerospace engineer. That is where I'm going in my life. Aerospace engineer. And then in 10th grade, I started to realize I had no desire at all to ever become anything like an engineer. It was tedious, it was filled with math, it was filled with very logical people that honestly just made me feel uncomfortable. And so now I was lost again. I had no idea what to do. Because My mom was right. I do not want to go to college to be an author. I would be terrible at those classes. I hate English class. I love writing. I hate English. And yes, I have written other things. The longest thing that I've written is called The Adventures of Captain Jack Sparrow, which is just really a bunch of rubbish that I puke out on a page when I'm in math class. Rubbish. What am I, British? Just a bunch of rubbish that I puke onto the page during math class. Was that an English accent? I can't really tell. I'm not good at accents. Ladies. That's getting cut out. And so that's been me for the past 3 years, not knowing what I want to do. And I keep telling people aerospace engineer because that just sounds solid. But then if I get a person who actually thinks through that, they're like, where are you going to work? What school around here does aerospace engineering? Because then I get kind of caught up. I'm like, Utah State and Florida, I think. So for the longest time, I have no idea. I've had no idea what I wanted to be when I grow up. And I still don't. I don't know what to do. Recently, saw a video. And he linked us to this website called 16personalities.com. 16personalities.com. I think everybody should go there. Rio's being loud. And it's just a personality test. It's a very highly regarded one, I think, as far as I can tell. And, you take the test, and it gives you what your personality is, and you're like, oh, I'm a mediator. What does that mean? And then you read through it, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's just like me. So I just recently did that, and yes, I was a mediator. INFP, I think, was the letters. So introvert, NFP. Basically, my personality that I got, very quick rundown that is, actually, I'm just going to get on the freaking website here. INFP personality, the mediator, says, INFP personalities are true idealists, always looking for a hint of good in even the worst of people and events, searching for ways to make things better. While they may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy, INFPs have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine. Comprising just 4% of the population, the risk of feeling misunderstood is unfortunately high for the INFP personality type. But when they find like-minded people to spend their time with, the harmony they feel will be a fountain of joy and inspiration. See that? I don't know. Yeah, that's me, I guess. It's just like people that just like daydreaming. Which, definitely is me. And the website makes sure to tell you that. This is not to be taken as, doctrine, It's just this is a basic rundown of what kind of person you might be. And I definitely saw correlations into who I am in this. It mentioned that the first choice for a career with these people would be an author. Which I was like, that was my first choice. Crazy! But I've read through it more and more, and I'm realizing that I'm clearly not 100%, just that one main summary doesn't exactly describe me, especially since a lot of times it mentions how poetic they are and how altruistic and kind, and I'm not really that way, or at least I don't think so. I try to be nice, but I'm also really sarcastic, and I like making fun of things. Why am I talking about this? You may be wondering. First off, it's something that I'm actually interested in. I'm interested in understanding people's brains and their personalities. Not unlike so much of this receptor makes the thing in this brain part explode when this happens. Not that kind of way. More in the personality types kind of way, where it's just this person can fit into this type, but probably also some other types. Because I'm seeing definitely in other types where I'm like, oh, actually I connect a little bit here, a little bit more than with the mediator thing, whatever. Also, I think it explains why I came to just loathe the idea of engineering. Because a lot of the thing in the mediator is that they just love to, they love having freedom and being able to just do something that they love and not being bogged down by very specific projects. An engineer would be a very specific project that I cannot imagine myself liking. And the day after day, it would be, not the same, because clearly they're making things and designing things, but I need more fluidity in my life, I guess. So I guess that's why an author speaks to a lot of them, just because it's oh, well, we can pour out our introverted selves onto something and then give it up without, speaking to the people doing it. Which is also why I think YouTube works really well for me, because it's it is me talking, but it's like going into the camera, and then when it's up there, it's me, but it's like there's a separation for sure. I still don't know what I want to be. I don't know where my future is taking me. Is that scary? Yeah, I think it is. A couple months ago, my family might remember this. There was like some family gathering. I think it was my grandpa's cousins were coming, and so we came and helped set up. It was on some Saturday in the summer, and we like helped set up at my grandma's house, and I helped put up chairs and stuff. But that entire time setting up, I was just feeling like I needed to just hide. When the party started, I was just standing there by myself, and suddenly I just couldn't take it anymore. So I just like ran downstairs and then just basically hid from everybody the entire day. Not basically, I hid from everybody the entire day. I think that can be explained through my personality thing, just like the mediator. Sometimes they need to just retract on themselves, but it can also be kind of unhealthy. Because a lot of what caused that was actually thinking about the future and where I was going. Because I at that point, I had so little idea, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I was scared. I really was scared. I didn't want to face anybody. And my family just thought I had gotten sick or something. I don't know what they thought. I'm okay now. I mean, it's been a long time since that happened. I've come to, I guess, rely more on faith. I believe that I can make good things happen, and that good things will happen in my future. I need to take it one step at a time, though. And my first step is a mission. And I'm going to go on that mission, and I'm going to do the right thing as much as possible and try to just be the best I can on that. And then when I get home, I can start to worry about college and careers. But until then, I'm focusing on all of my efforts on this mission thing. I won't be able to focus on all of the future at once. I can't do that. I guess the moral of today is I think everybody should take that test for multiple reasons. I also want to know what you guys' personality types are. I'm interested to see what my friends and families are. I'm interested to learn more about that. It does interest me. Sometimes you just gotta let some things go. And I've gotten better at that. It can also become a problem. It's kind of becoming a problem. Don't let go of the important things. And this video is becoming way too sob story and cheesy for me, so I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.